Welcome to Fobit Fitness in the Kitchen, and here's your host. Hi, I'm your host Ben, and thanks for allowing me to be in your kitchen. Well, it's still in my kitchen, but I want to talk about something totally awesome, totally cool, which as you know, crockpots are my favorite, and they're really good to cook and get your meals ready for the week. So what I did was we're going to go over some chicken, cooking some chicken in a crockpot. I like laying out my stuff beforehand, which is my artichoke hearts, my Himalaya salt, my garlic, as you can see, thyme, and parsley, and then I like my carrots, my onions, my peppers, and my mushrooms, and then whatever pepper you want to throw in there. Now I want to talk about some really cool things here which I like the most, which is your grapeseed oil, and you also have your avocado oil. What's the difference, you may ask? Well, let me tell you something. The difference between avocado and grapeseed oil is the flash point. I like things that go bang, so I'm going to say flash point. Now the flash point, as you can see here on the label, it says high, right? Which is good. That's your grapeseed oil. Then you have avocado oil, which has your flash point that says medium, kind of a thing, right? So you want to pay very close attention to the flash points. Reason is, when I say that, is when I cook in a crock pot or cook in a pan or something like that, I want a higher flash point for the longer period of time. The reason being, if I have this being cooked in my crock pot for a longer period of time, I'm going to keep its omegas that I want in my body, which is the omega-6, the 3s, and all that stuff that you want in your to continue to produce yourself, to continue to make your body move. But if I keep it in there for a longer period of time with a lower flash point, now I'm losing all that stuff, and then possibly fires can happen because now it burns off, right? And that's how you get oil fires. But on the safety note of using grapeseed oil, I like cooking with that inside a crock pot. It's easier and simple. Now we're gonna take a short break because I don't think you want to see me watch cooking or cutting things up. No fingers being lost here and all that stuff, and then something gets gruesome. I'm not about the likes or the shares on that stuff. But we're gonna take a quick commercial break to our sponsors, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that short announcement from our sponsors of Beat Your Face. As you can see, when you actually put this stuff together, there's no specific order to put it in. I like putting my oil in first, and then I like putting the garlic. There's no amount set of, like, I do 5 heaping spoons of garlic, and I sprinkle all over my chicken. And I put my Himalaya salt on it, and I put my parsley and stuff like that. Everything else I add to it, which is now cut up. As you can see, no fingers were lost or no blood anywhere, as you can see it. But that is pretty much it. So we're gonna let this thing cook. I do about 5 hours worth on the timer. Cook it at high level so I can get that nice and cooked chicken. And we'll be right back. And here's another word from our sponsors. Welcome back, and thank you, Beat Your Face Productions, for that short announcement of hopefully you're actually beating your face. This is the final part of it, of the crock pot. As you can see, it smells delicious, looks good. I usually take a meat stick tester or a thermometer, whatever you want to call it, and I usually take it out of its casing, of course, but the smells are great. And what you want to do is, on poultry or anything like that, you want about a 165 degrees on it. So I usually stick it right in the center and let it read up to 165. As you see, the juices and everything else on here, it all mixes together. So it doesn't matter how you put it in, it's gonna mix it together and marinate it really delicious and smell great. Hey, I love fast food, I love pizza, I love stuff in my face, I love drinking at times, but it's okay to have a balance and moderation. If you start changing your meals to eating with the right amount of oils in your body, to the right cooking and prepping, it's gonna take maybe 10 to 15 minutes of all the prep work of putting everything together, and then put it in a crock pot. Now if you use an oven and everything else, that's gonna take you probably an hour and a half, and you get all your meals lined up, and you put it in Tupperware and get it ready for the week. That's just a few ideas to slowly change your diet, one meal at a time. And your body's gonna feel great when working out. You're gonna feel a different type of explosive power in your mind. You're gonna feel a different type of explosive power in your body. And you're gonna feel whole, completely different in you. You're gonna be like, I have this energy, I have no idea where it's coming from. Why? Well, it's the food you eat. So always remember, be strong, be fit, work out.